Hallo? Ja? Jager. Commando? Ja.
Ja? Ja.
Ja.
Commando. Oké.
Klaar. Ik ga. Hallo? Ja.
Ja? Klaar.
Commando? Ja. Klaar. Oké.
Ja? Commando?
Hallo? Jager. Commando? Klaar.
Parece que estão tendo problemas para encontrar tesouros. Ajudaria se eu apontasse onde estão?
Klaar. Commando? Klaar. Ja.
Commando? Ik ga.
Klaar. Ja? Aanvallen! Commando. Oké. Klaar. Juist. Commando? Aanvallen! Klaar. Oké.
Klaar. Hallo? Klaar. Ja. Hallo? Juist.
Commando? Ja.
Klaar. Oké. Handelaar.
Ja.
Commando? Houthakker. Ja. Ik ga.
Klaar. Ja? Commando? Juist.
Commando? Ja. Hallo? Oké. Ja. Ja. Hallo? Klaar. Ik ga. Commando? Jager.
Klaar. Ja? Commando? Aanvallen! Ja? Aanvallen!
Ja. Klaar. Aanvallen!
Commando? Klaar.
Hallo?
Ja?
Commando? Ja.
Hallo?
Hallo? Juist.
Klaar. Ja? Ja. Commando? Oké.
Commando? Houthakker.
Ja? Commando? Klaar. Juist.
Ja, hallo? Commando? Ja? Hallo? Oké.
Klaar. Ja? Ja. Oké.
Klaar.
Ik ben gewond.
Jagen.
Ik kan me niet bewegen.
Commando? Ja?
Ja? Ja! Aanvallen! Ik ga! Oké! Ik ga! Oké!
Ik voel me nu wat sterker.
Klaar! Ja!
Yaramıyor. Kıpırdayamıyorum.
Hallo? Ik ga.
Commando? Ja! Ja? Commando? Ik ga! Klaar. Ja? Klaar. Aanvallen. Commando. Ja, ten oorlog. Ja, aanvallen.
Ja?
Commando klaar. Commando ten oorlog.
Ik ben gewond. Ik kan me niet bewegen.
Klaar. Ja.
Commando? Ten oorlog!
Commando ten oorlog.
Commando? Klaar.
Ja. Klaar. Ja. Commando.
Hallo? Ja. Klaar. Ja.
Klaar. Commando.
Ja? Command. Juist. Klaar. Kom. Ja? Commando? Oké. Klaar.
Aanvallen!
Ja? Commando? Oké. Klaar. Ja?
Yaralıyım. Kıpırdayamıyorum.
Command? Ja? Command? Ja. Klaar, oké. Ja, juist.
Klaar. Aanvallen.
Commando.
Commando? Ja.
Klaar. Commando? Klaar.
Aanvallen! Ja, ten oorlog.
Ja? Ja.
Commando. Klaar. Commando. Ja.
Klaar. Commando? Ja?
Aanvallen!
Klaar.
Aanvallen!
Ja? Klaar. Commando? Klaar. Ja?
Aanvallen!
Kom, ja?
Klaar. Commando? Oké. Ja. Hallo? Ja. Klaar. Juist.
Kom maar. Klaar.
Ja. Oké. Hallo? Klaar.
Klaar. Jager.
Ja. Ik ga, juist. Commando? Ja. Ik ga.
Ja? Commando? Klaar. Ja?
Ja. Oké.
Hallo? Ja? Hallo? Juist. Klaar. Ja.
Kom maar. Klaar. Ja.
Commando. Ja.
Ik ben gewond. Ik kan me niet bewegen.
Klaar.
Ja. Aanvallen!
Ja? Oké. Juist. Oké.
Cão que morde não mostra os dentes. Lembre-se disso da próxima vez.
Kom maar. Ja? Ik voel me nu wat sterker. Klaar. Commando?
Commando. Oké. Ja.
Hallo? Houthakker.
Hallo? Ja. Klaar. Juist.
Klaar.
Commando. Ja. Klaar. Ja. Ik ga. Hallo? Commando? Oké.
Commando. Ja. Timmerman.
Ja? Commando? Klaar. Ja?
Commando?
Hallo? Timmerman.
Klaar. Ik ga.
Klaar. Houthakker.
Hallo? Klaar. Juist. Hallo?
Commando. Hallo? Ja, ja.
Ja? Klaar, oké. Ja? Ja.
Klaar. Ja, Mando?
Klaar. De oorlog. Klaar. Afvallen.
Hallo?
Perdiamolo.
Timmerman.
Commando. Ik ga. Ja. Oké.
Como homem, sou falho. Mas como imperador, sou perfeito.
Klaar. Ja, juist. Ja. Klaar. Oké. Ja. Oké.
Klaar. Aanvallen.
Kikwe. Omisi.
Klaar.
Commando. Ja, ten oorlog. Commando? Ja. Klaar. Ik ga. Ja, ten oorlog. Klaar. Commando? Ja.
Commando? Ja. Ik ga.
Ja. Commando?
Ja. Ja.
Commando? Klaar. Commando?
Klaar. Commando?
Commando. Timmerman.
Ja. Klaar.
Klaar. Houthakker.
Hallo? Klaar. Timmerman.
Commando? Ja. Oké, ik ga. Oké, ik ga. Ja, oké, juist.
Commando. Klaar.
Klaar. Commando? Klaar. Ja. Oké. Klaar. Aanvallen. Commando? Ja.
Hallo? Klaar. Boerin.
Commando? Oké,
Ja, Timmerman.
ja. Ik ga.
Ja.
Klaar. Ja. Klaar. Commando? Ik ga. Ja. Ja.
Klaar.
Ja.
Klaar. Juist.
Hallo? Klaar. Timmerman. Commando. Timmerman.
Prêt. Très bien.
Klaar. Juist.
Ja. Ik ga. Commando?
Ja.
Ja.
Ja. Timmerman. 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 Hallo. Commando. Houthakker.
Klaar. Ja?
Klaar. Ja.
Ja.
Hallo? Ja.
Klaar.
Ja. Juist. Oké, ik ga.
Kom maar. Klaar.
Ja. Ja.
Commando? Ja? Oké.
Klaar. Oké. Commando, ten oorlog!
Ja?
Ten oorlog! Ja? Commando, aanvallen! Afvallen! Ja, ten oorlog! Aanvallen!
Commando?
Ik ga.
Klaar.
Aanvallen! Klaar! Commando? Ja! Ja! Commando, aanvallen! Commando! Ten oorlog! Klaar! Ten oorlog! Klaar!
Ja? Klaar. Ja?
Klaar! Ten oorlog!
Ja?
Klaar.
Commando? Ja!
Ja?
Aanvallen! 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 Klaar! Klaar!
Oui, chargez!
Ja? Ja! Klaar!
Ten oorlog!
Juist.
Ja!
Klaar! Ja! Commando!
Oké.
Ja! Aanvallen! Klaar!
Klaar.
Ja! Ten oorlog! Klaar! Aanvallen!
Ja, oké. Klaar.
Prêt. Oui.
Ja? Commando? Ja? Commando?
Oké.
Ja,
Klaar!
command. Ja.
Ja! Ik ga!
Ja, juist.
Klaar! Command! Ja!
Commando.
Hallo, handelaar.
Klaar. Commando.
Bola para o senhor de guerra pobre? Graças ao seu ouro, meu exército poderá ter o armamento mais moderno.
Ja! Ja!
Klaar. Ja?
Klaar!
Klaar! Commando? Ik ga!
Commando? Oké.
Ja! Oké!
Ja? Ik ga. Oui, très bien.
Klaar!
Klaar.
Ja? Ja!
Commando?
Commando?
Commando. Klaar.
Vertrek.
Klaar! Oké! Commando?
Ja?
Klaar! Ik ga! Commando? Ja!
Oui. Oui.
Klaar! Commando? Commando, ik ga.
Ja?
Hallo?
Klaar. Ja?
Trop. Très bien.
Commando? Ja.
Oui. Je le ferai.
Oui.
Ja, klaar. Ja,
Tansi. Kakote. Omisi. Kakote.
Ja? Klaar. Commando? Prêt.
Klaar. Ja? Commando?
Commando?
Prêt. Oui, prêt. Oui. Oui. Très bien.
Klaar. Oké.
Commando?
Oui. À l'attaque.
Commando? Klaar. Oké. Commando?
Commando?
Ja. Ja? Juist.
Klaar.
Commando.
Kom. Klaar. Ja?
Prêt. Je le ferai. Très bien.
Commando?
Très bien. Prêt. Oui.
Votre ordre. Oui.
À l'attaque.
Ja? Klaar? Ja? Ja! Commando? Oké.
Oui. Très bien.
Ja?
Oui. Votre ordre. Oui.
Oké.
É a tia ou tio de todas as batalhas.
Ja, commando. Klaar. Commando. Ja, klaar. Controle. Commando.
Votre ordre. Votre ordre. Très bien.
Ja, klaar.
Ja.
Ja, klaar. Ja, ja. Commando. Ja. Commando. Commando.
Ik ben gewond. Ik kan me niet bewegen.
Ja, ik ga. Ja.
Outro lixo removido das planícies.
Klaar.
Commando. Oké. Commando. Ja.
Pô, marcar um EG aí, cara. Amanhã, cara. Porra, tava chamando você, ninguém vai, agora todo mundo quer ir. Ai, toma, não. Eu comprei a porra do EG aqui, vocês compraram? Tô boladão, hein?
Den oorlog. Ja. Aanvallen.
Votre ordre. Prêt. Je le ferai.
Commando. Den oorlog.
Hallo? Ja. Oké.
À l'attaque.
Oké, commando. Juist. Klaar.
Ik ga.
Commando. Ja.
Klaar. Commando.
Ja. Oké. Commando.
Ja.
Commando.
Ik ga. Commando.
Ja. Ja.
Hallo? Ja. Oké.
Houthakker.
Commando. Ik ga. Ja.
Commando.
Commando. Ik ga. Commando. Ja.
Pai, por que me abandonaste? Eu clamo, já que tudo que nos resta é a rendição.
Oké.
Ja.
A Shopify me desafiou a fazer um teste com os imigrantes. E hoje, se você tá vendo isso aqui, é seu dia de sorte. Para de ficar vendo esses videozinhos na internet.
I think the AI censorship wars are going to be 1,000 times more intense and 1,000 times more important.
My guest today is someone who doesn't just keep up with innovation, he creates it. The incredible Mark Andreessen. Trust me, when someone like Mark, who spent his entire career betting on the future, says this is the next major disruption, you need to listen.
From a political standpoint, we should hope that we have rapid technology progress, because if we have rapid technology progress, we'll have rapid economic growth. Do people care? And are people going to be willing to stand up for this? And I think that's what's required.
It's going to displace a lot of jobs. Some of those people will redistribute themselves by acquiring new skills. Other people will not. This isn't something to think about tomorrow. You've got to be prepared today. So let's dive right in. I bring you Mark Andreessen. Mark Andreessen, welcome to the podcast.
Awesome. Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. Now, you've had insane amount of success betting on where industries are going. So let me ask you, what is the most radical disruption that you see coming in the near future with AI?
You know, I just say, like, we're convinced AI is one of those sort of moments of fundamental change. And, you know, in the tech industry, you know, these come along every couple of decades, but they're not frequent. And, you know, this one is up there with the microprocessor and the computer and the internet for sure, and maybe bigger. And so for us in the tech industry, this is I think a very, very, very profound, powerful moment. And of course, you're already seeing, you know, a lot of the effects that are already playing out. But you know, this technology is going to change a lot of things, and it's going to be, I think, very, very exciting.
And so for people that don't know, you have a fundamentally optimistic view of AI, of technology in general. Do you have, like, from an investment strategy, do you guys have a thesis on what industry you think is going to be most advantaged by AI that you're trying to get into?
Yeah, well, there are many. So we're involved in many. I would say there's some obvious slam dunk ones. And so I would say healthcare is a slam dunk one. I actually just happened to have lunch with Demis Hassabis, who just won the Nobel Prize in chemistry for his work on protein folding. And
not a bad lunch date.
Yeah, exactly. And he was knighted this year also, so he's also Sir Demis. But
good year.
You know, he and his colleagues basically have this transformative approach that, you know, they believe is going to lead to dramatic breakthroughs in the development of medicine in the years ahead, powered by AI. So, you know, healthcare is an obvious one. Entertainment is one that I think it's going to be extremely exciting what happens from here. And again, that's already starting to play out. You know, you're already seeing, like, just sort of incredible creativity being applied to that. And so, you know, maybe you could kind of maybe bookend it by saying those, because it's kind of the most serious one and the most fun one. But then look, there's lots of other stuff. Probably the single biggest question I'm asking right now is robotics. You know, there's been the promise of, you know, kind of robotics, you know, kind of saturating our society, and, you know, everybody having, you know, robots in the home, and, you know, everybody having, you know, robots to do everything, manual labor, and, you know, wash the dishes and pack the suitcase and clean the toilet, and, you know, conceivably everything, you know, the manual labor, you know, kind of free people from manual labor. And that's, you know, been a promise, you know, going back, you know, in science fiction, it's been a promise for, you know, like 120 years. You know, until recently, we were no closer than we were maybe back then. But, you know, you're starting to see very dramatic, I think, breakthroughs. And I think, you know, sort of like, you had sort of drones that now work, like autonomous drones are like now a standard thing. Self-flying, self-piloting drones, you now have self-driving cars that are now a thing, and that now work really well. And I think it may be, you know, humanoid robots and all kinds of other forms of robots. We have two Chinese robot dogs at home.
What?
And yeah. We have.
You actually have them at your house?
Yeah. So there's so everybody's probably seen all the demos. Remember, there's this company, Boston Dynamics, that has all these. They always have these great demos. You see these videos of these robot dogs running around, but, you know, they cost like $50,000, $100,000, and that company never really brought them to market, so it never really worked outside of it as a demo. But there are now Chinese companies that have these things down to $1,500. Yeah, and they're great. Then they're great. They run around. They run quite quickly. They can outrun you. They do flips. They stand on their hind legs. They climb stairs. They can. There's a version of it that has wheels that they can go like 30 miles an hour. Then that one can also climb stairs. It locks the wheels, and it's perfectly fine climbing stairs. So, those are really starting to work. And then, humanoids are coming fast. And, Elon just had his demo day for the, Tesla Optimus robots.
Unreal.
Yeah, and so those are starting to work. It's not quite there yet. Like those were still teleoperated. There's still people in the background with VR headsets that are kind of steering those and guiding those and helping those. But that's also how you train these robots. Is you kind of have they kind of watch what people do and then you train. So I think we might be like actually reasonably close on robotics, which would actually have a very big impact. And so yeah, maybe you could call out those three categories as obvious ones to focus on.
What kind of timeline do you have for robotics? When are we going to start having that first round of people buying them and having them in their home? I know Elon's pegged it at 20 to 30 grand. When?
Yeah, so the big breakthrough, self-piloting drones were a very big breakthrough, and the dominant ones of those in the global market are this company DJI, which is this big company in China. But those now work really well. And then there's American companies. We have American companies that have, I think even better technology that aren't quite the same size yet, but are really good. And that's a big deal. Like, so you can have, we have drones now that can like fly between tree branches. They can fly, indoors. They can fly, completely autonomously through, like, by the way, underground tunnels. And so those work really well. And then, like I said, like self-driving cars, the Waymo, cars now are great. And, people who use them have fantastic experiences. And then the Tesla self-driving capability is getting really good. And so like, so I go through those to say those are both robots, flying robot, driving robot. And so walking robot all of a sudden is not so crazy. Exact timing, I don't know, swag 5 years, but, could be 2, could be 8. I don't know, optimistically 3 or 4. The promise, there's many possible form factors for these things, right? Designs. The theory of humanoid robots, which I believe is the great thing about humanoid robots is there's so much of the physical world that assumes that there's a person present, right? So person standing in an assembly line, person driving a car, person driving a tractor, person picking vegetables in a field. There's just all these systems that we have that just assume there's a person. And so if you build a robot in the shape of a person, in theory it can just kind of fill in and do all that work. And so that should be a very big market. And obviously people, should be very comfortable with that. They'll dovetail, really well into kind of normal society. But I also think there'll be a lot of other, you can package these things up however you want. And so there will be lots of other, kinds of, there already are obviously lots of robots in the world, but there will be, more and more of different kinds.
And what are the hard parts? What are the hurdles they still have to overcome that's going to cause it to be 3, 4, possibly 8 years from now?
Yeah, so there's basically, I would say, 3 big categories. So there's the physical sort of controls, the actual physical, kind of body and its ability to kind of control itself. And that's where if you look at like Elon's demonstration the other night, you can kind of see how fast that stuff's moving. Because if you watch like his progression of the other companies doing it, they're getting much better. And so that's just moving right along. Then there's battery. Power is probably still a fundamental limit. Because it's a question of like, how long can you actually like power one of these things before it has to recharge or do a battery swap, and that's still a bit of an issue, and it's hard to make progress on batteries, but a lot of people are working on it. And then software is the big challenge, I think, and where we would get more involved, and so this sort of all the software, and so think about it, like these robots have sensors, they've got visual sensors, they've actually got like the robot dogs have what's called LiDAR, which is sort of the light version of radar, which is the same thing that's in the Waymo cars. And so they've got sensors, they can kind of, gather input, they've got sound, they can gather input, from kind of all around them. Actually, they can gather input from their environment better than a human can, because they can see 360 degrees and, they can do depth sensing and so forth in ways that we can't. So they get all the raw data, but then it's a process. You have to actually process that data. You have to form it into a model of the world. You have to the robot has to have a plan for what it does, right? And then it has to understand the consequences of the plan. Right. And so, I'm setting the coffee down on the table. I can't set it down on somebody's hand. So I have to set it down near the hand, but not on the hand. I have to keep it level, because if I tip it, I'm going to scald somebody. Right. So like and then by the way, while I'm the robot, while I'm setting the coffee down, the person has moved. Right. And so I have to adapt to it. Right. Or, same thing walking through a crowd. Like I can't, you can't have robots running into people. And so you have to have this
how they're approaching that problem. So if I think about when I saw the robots interacting with the people at the party, is there an underlying goal for the robot to be likable? And is it like, hey, get to know people, try to charm them? What is the plan that they're giving to the robot that it's moving towards?
Yeah, so I mean, in general, if you're a company, in general, you want basically completely benign, right? So if you're a company, you want, because it's actually, it lines up nicely with the profit incentive. You want friendly, approachable, products that make people happy, products that make people comfortable, products that aren't threatening or intimidating and aren't hurting people. And so you put a really, really big focus on fitting into the environment. You put a really big focus on avoiding anything that would ever, harm a human being. You put a very big focus on, the robot should, happily, should happily, whatever, step into traffic or whatever, if it's going to save somebody's life. And so, you want that. And then, yeah, I think, generally you want it to be, sort of approachable, safe, harmless, are kind of terms that get used a lot, friendly. Now, look, this is the other thing is there used to be this like really hard challenge, which is how are you going to control these things? How are you going to talk to them? Are they going to, if you watch Star Wars, they communicate in beeps and boops. If you watch Star Trek and you're watching, Commander Data, he's talking in English. Up until 2 years ago, we thought it would have to be, beeps and boops. But now we have large language models and we have these voice, AI, interfaces like, OpenAI just released their advanced voice mode. And it's a full, it's like talking to the Starship computer on the Starship Enterprise or, it's just like talking to a person. And so all of a sudden you can give these robots voices. They can talk, they can listen, they can explain quantum physics to you. They can sing you a lullaby. They can, forecast the presidential election. Like, they can do it. They can now do whatever you want. And so that's the other part of it is that, you're going to really be able to talk and interact with them. The first one I saw, the Boston Dynamics guys did this hysterical demo where they wired up one of these early language models a couple years ago to their robot dog. And they gave it a super plummy, like English butler voice. And so it's like this, mechanical robot dog, like stomping around, but it's talking to you like it's like you're Bruce Wayne and it's Alfred or something. It's just, it's a robot dog. What do you see? And it does like the very plummy accent. Oh, I see a lovely pile of rocks. And so, yeah, you're going to, by the way, there's going to be enormous creativity. There's this startup we're not involved in, but I like the guys a lot called Curio. In Redwood City that basically has a plushie. So they have a stuffed animal. And it's basically designed for little kids. And it's a voice UI. And it's back-ended by a large language model. And, it doesn't move. It's just a plushie with a voice box. But it will happily sit and tell kids jokes and teach them all about, whatever they want to learn about and talk to them about whatever's on their mind. And they have it, really elegantly wired up where the parent can both control how the toy actually, like what it's willing to talk about. So you can, as a parent, you can like define, the topics that are like go zones versus no go zones. So you can kind of say, let it talk to the kid about, science, but not politics, for example. And then you get, as a parent, you get a real-time transcript of the interaction. So like your kid's up in the bedroom talking to the thing, and you actually get to see the conversation, right? And so, and it's funny when you watch this with like little kids, they just think this is like the most natural, normal thing in the world, right? I've talked in the past. I have a 9-year-old, and I brought home when ChatGPT first shipped, 2 years ago. I guess he was 7, and so he has a laptop that he does is some of his school stuff on. And so I set up ChatGPT on his laptop and I sat him down. I was so proud of myself because I'm like, I don't know. It's like I'm coming down from the mountain to deliver like the gift of fire to my child. Like I'm giving him like the super technology that's going to be with him his whole life. That's going to answer any question and help him with all of his work. And this is like the most amazing gift of technology I could give him. And I showed him ChatGPT and I said, you type in any question you want, and then it answers the question. And he looked at me and he said, so. Right. And I was like, what do you mean? So like, this is like the breakthrough. This is the thing. This is like the thing for 80 years we've all been working on, and it finally works. And he's like, what else would you use a computer for? Like,
so funny.
Like, obviously it answers your questions. Right. And so like, I think it's already happening. Kids are going to pick this up like incredibly fast. It's going to be, super normal. Anyway, so long answer to your question, but we have a chance to design, we can design technology to be as friendly and helpful and accommodating and supportive as we can possibly imagine. And I think that the commercial products will all get built that way for sure.
Yeah, to me, that's where the biggest disruption is going to be. When I think about AI, I think I'm as optimistic as you in terms of the things that it will do for us. It's intellect. You're going to be able to throw, God knows how many new PhD level people, and maybe one day even more, at all these incredible problems. All right, that's going to be utterly fantastic. But then I think about your dog becomes a robot dog, becomes furry and fluffy and wonderful, but it also talks to your kids and helps raise them, and you have this lens into it. And then all of a sudden it's not just the dog, it's I've got an AI girlfriend. She's not really a girlfriend, not like that. Well, but then I've been talking to her for 3 years, and now a robot body comes online, and I want to put that AI into the robot body. And all of a sudden, I think that there's going to be a pretty fascinating, to try to keep it positive here, a fascinating schism that'll happen in society. So 5 years ago, I wrote a comic book about this, about what I think is going to happen. And I think there's going to be a bifurcation in society. And I really think this is actually going to happen. How big and how dramatic, that remains to be seen. But I think you're going to get a subset of society that says, nope, not doing this. It's like the opening line in Dune, that thou shalt not make a mind, an artificial mind, mirroring human intelligence, or whatever the exact line is. And I think people will eschew AI. They will eschew Neuralink and things like that. And there'll be sort of this new puritanical vein of humanity. And then you're going to get other people like me that embrace the technology. I may not be an early adopter of Neuralink, but if it truly gets safe and it allows me to upgrade my abilities, man, I will do that in a heartbeat. And so then it becomes a question of how much friction will there be between those two sides? But those seem inevitable. Do you think I'm crazy about that? Or do you see that same inevitability? And if so, how does it play out?
I mean, I think it's certainly a plausible scenario. I think it's certainly logical. It certainly could play out that way. I guess my model of human behavior is different, so I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical that is what will happen. And I would just start by saying that there is a schism of like that in our society today, and they are the Amish.
Yeah.
And I actually grew up, they were Amish near where I grew up. So the good news with the Amish is they have a defined quality of life. They have, a whole value system sort of, involves, rejecting technology for some very deeply thought through reasons. They're, by all accounts, in many cases very happy. And by the way, they're also very fertile. So they're having lots of kids. And so there's actually, I think, quite a bit to admire about what they do. Look, having said that, I would just say two things. One is they're a very, 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 very small percent of the population. And so there's not a lot of people who volunteer to become Amish. And then the other thing that happens, if you track them in detail, what actually happens is they don't reject technology. They just adopt it on a lag. Right. And so, and basically the lag is about 30 years. And there's a bunch of articles this over the last decade where, for example, they're now adopting PCs, personal computers.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because it's so.
I thought they were still without electricity.
No. They've got electricity. I mean, they try to control it, but